shoot that thing.
No, they're not.
Shackle it. Put the boy back in the oven. It'll kill him. And shoot the dog. Get some Bentley. Give me your knife. If Corky dies, there's no place you can hide.
You mean you're going to just let them rot them?
I have no jurisdiction over a federal prison.
No! Just shoot him!
This way. This way. Eloise! Eloise! Right now. Dupre!
Why do you run so hard when you have nowhere to run?
A pilot's supposed to have what people call a bird's eye view. On top of everything. A look at what's really going on. Don't you believe it? From a few thousand feet in the sky, everything has a tendency to clean up real good. That island down there, for example.
Yeah, there she is, Jake. Death Island.
Don't call it that. I asked you not to call it that. Call it Loda Island, like it says on the charts. Loda Island sounds like a place you wouldn't mind visiting. Right, Jack?
See?
Corky?
Yeah, Jake?
Take over for a minute. Got her?
I think so.
Mr. Fromby? Right? That's Loda off our port wing.
Oh. It's not quite what I expected, really. Actually, it's rather beautiful from up here.
Yeah, I was just saying the same thing. Louis radioed ahead, but they didn't answer.
Why wouldn't they answer?
Oh, their transmitter's probably out. Don't worry, don't worry. I'm sure everything will be just fine.
Ah!
Hey, they're gonna shoot that thing.
No, they're not.
This is a penal colony. No Atlantia.
I'm carrying Arthur Fromby. His son is a prisoner here, and he has permission to visit him.
Impossible.
You're not listening to me. I said...
Landing in our lagoon is landing inside the walls of our prison. In here, you listen to me. No visitors. Now go.
The magistrate on Boragora tried to radio you, but I guess your shortwave is out. Now, Mr. Fromby here has permission...
From the director de prisons in Paris. Special permission. Please show it to your commandant.
Yes, I'm sure your commandant wouldn't want to offend the director de prisons or the magistrate de justice, would he?
Stay together. Follow me.
Debout, prends-le, debout. Allez, allez!
Bogo is thinking about dog stew for dinner.
Pretend you didn't hear that, Jack.
You, back over here.
Entrez.
He has a letter of permission to see his son. Colonel Villiers, my name is Arthur Fromby. I've traveled here from England.
You've traveled for nothing. I cannot let you see your son.
Colonel, what's the problem? The man's got every signature and seal on there you could want. He's even got a letter from the magistrate on Boragora.
He has no authority here.
That'll be news to him. Louis said you'd roll out the red carpet.
France is a republic, monsieur. The last bolt of red carpet led to the guillotine.
Colonel, my son was arrested, tried, and incarcerated in your prison before he could write to me or anyone else who could help him. Now, you show some mercy. Let me see him.
Your son is a murderer.
Oh, wait, he wrote me it was justifiable homicide.
What difference does it make? Mr. Fromby's got permission to see his son.
Ordinarily, it would make no difference. But Mr. Fromby's son led an escape attempt 2 weeks ago. I'm sorry. He's being punished.
For the love of God, man, he's my son.
I don't think the colonel's going to knuckle under out of compassion, Mr. Fromby. We better get Louis and come back with him.
It seems you exert great influence on the magistrate de justice.
We're acquainted.
I repeat, the magistrate has no power here. However, contrary to your statement, I do have compassion. Show me, son.
Thanks, Colonel. Thanks.
Wait here.
Jake, what's happening?
Well, Mr. Fromby's going to get to see his son.
Oh, good. Then can we go?
Yeah, Corky, then we can go.
Oh, great.
Corky,
Huh?
you okay?
Oh, sure, Jake, sure. Jack's just a little bit nervous, that's all. Ain't that right, Jack? Huh?
Okay.
Do you feet, lazy feet? Eric! 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 Hey! What have you done to him? He looks dead!
Then we would be taking him to his grave, not to the infirmary.
It looks like you did just take him out of his grave.
Ah, you're what the Americans call a Weissenheimer.
Not really.
Oh, yes. Really? Too bad you're not a prisoner here. I would cure you of it.
It's Dad. Eric. My God, he's dying.
Santos will fix him up.
With what? I have nothing until the supply ship arrives.
There's a first aid kit in the goose.
Oh, bueno. I'll clean up his wounds and give him some fluids. Maybe in the morning we'll see if he'll survive.
Listen, Fromby's gonna want to stay at least until morning to see if his son's gonna make it. Now, you think Jack can hang in till then?
Sure, Jake, sure. Uh-oh, watch out, Jack. Here comes another one.
Well, I guess not everybody likes dogs, too.
Not funny, Jake.
I see Henri has found a new friend. There's a special way with the dumb beasts. I guess they speak his language.
Jack's not dumb.
I think he means Henri can't talk, Corky.
Oh, that kind of dumb.
Hey! You have work to do. Go! The commandant requests you dine with him tonight, 7 sharp. Don't be late.
Jake, do we have to eat with him?
I guess so. Aren't you hungry?
Just thirsty. Cognac? No, thanks.
I was proud of Corky. He was nervous as hell being here and badly in need of a drink, but he was sticking it out. Of course, every man has his limit. Corky, why don't you take some food to Fromby in the infirmary? He might not be hungry, but he should eat. Pass some out to the inmates, too. They'll be hungry.
Mr. Fromby, and that is all.
There's plenty of food.
I'm not used to having my orders discussed, Captain Cutter. Go with him. Infirmary only.
This food is just gonna go to waste.
No, it won't. You ought to teach your cur manners.
I did. Why couldn't we share some of this with the prisoners? They look half-starved.
These prisoners are the dregs of the Pacific territories. Tough as any imprisoned on Devil's Island in Guyana. Therefore, I must be a little tougher. You were to spend some time with me. You would see what I mean.
I don't need to spend any time. I think I know a sadist when I see one. Hi, Colonel.
Escort him to his place.
By dawn, Fromby's son was sleeping and out of danger. Maybe his recovery was due to his youth or the Spaniard's nursing. Maybe it was just having his dad beside him. Unfortunately, our pass was only good for 24 hours, and I had to fly Fromby out. Only God knew what would happen to his son when we left.
Hey, here he comes. Hey, he and that guard are kind of friendly, aren't they?
Cut the port engine.
What's the matter?
How the devil did you do it?
A great deal of money and luck. They're going to put him back in that oven the minute we leave. Please, help me.
I'll have to turn him over to Louis as soon as we land.
Of course. Just help me get him out of here before they kill him.
Roger, they're smuggling someone on board.
Jake, that wasn't any guard. That was Fromby's son.
I know, Corky. I know.
They catch us. Jake!
his water. Please, he's gonna die without. Please. Please. Oh.
One of the first things I learned in the islands was not to take on someone else's troubles. But one of the first things I learned from my mom was to help the helpless. And I'd known Mom, rest her soul, a lot longer than I'd been in the islands.
Okay. I deserve that. But not that. No! Don't do anything! But Jack, Crocky, I can handle it! You shoot me, and they'll testify it was in cold blood.
Then perhaps I should shoot all of you.
You can't just shoot an Englishman and 2 Americans and get away with it. Not when we're friends with the magistrate on Boragora.
He's right, Roger. Even though they tried to help a prisoner escape, death might seem too harsh a punishment.
Commandant, these men are not responsible for my son being aboard that plane. Only I am culpable.
Très galant, Monsieur Frombly. But you are all, as you say, culpable. Shackle them, and put the boy back in the oven.
No! It'll kill him!
And shoot the dog.
Jack, go!
Sergeant, you are a lousy shot.
Alors, qu'est-ce qu'il dit? Vite!
Oh. He can't keep us here, can he, Jake?
They got a radio, Louis, sooner or later. For young Fromby's sake. I hope it's sooner.
I don't believe it. It's ridiculous.
However ridiculous, I assure you it is true. The commandant radioed me from Pagoda that they were caught. You're trying to help Fromby's son to escape. He has incarcerated all of them.
Well, get them out. You're the magistrate of justice.
It isn't as simple as that.
Why not?
Cognac. Well, as magistrate, I have no jurisdiction over a federal prison. The commandant answers only to the director of prisons in Paris.
You mean you're going to just let them rot in that
Hellhole?
hellhole?
There is nothing I can do.
But there's something I can do.
The launch is fueled and ready to go.
Mon, I should be back within a week. You try and not to rob me blind in the meantime, and be sure that Sarah does not leave this island.
But when she finds out that you founded Loda...
Fortunately, I will not be around to hear it.
But I will.
Me too. Me too. Frenchmen. They're all alike. Whisper in your ear, kiss your hand, but when you're in trouble, where are they? Sipping cognac and making excuses. Well, don't you worry, Jake. Maybe Mademoiselle Liberté doesn't give a plug franc whether you rot in that hellhole or not, but Uncle Sam will.
Life in Loda penal colony wasn't so bad if you didn't mind hauling half-ton teak logs out of a mangrove swamp in 120 degrees for 18 hours, then sitting down to a nice hot meal of what, best I could figure, was old bathwater and chicken bones.
You see, if only they'd let us work with the others, then I might find out more about my son's condition.
He's still alive.
How do you know?
I saw them take a water bottle to the oven last night. They wouldn't do that for a dead man. Thank God. Still out. There's always hope, my friend.
Hey, no talking.
Ixnay. I see him. Looks like he's been eating. Yeah, but what? Jack! Look out! Jack! Stop showing up and get the hell out of there! He will not elude me long. Oh, no? You'll never get Jack, never! Corky. Well, he won't. Clean them up. They have a visitor.
I heard you are a reasonable man. Now, I am sure of it.
I try, magistrate. I try. Oh, your friends?
Ah! Mes amis!
Louis! Oh, Louis! Oh, are you ever a sight for sore eyes? Ain't that the truth? I didn't think you'd ever spring us out of here.
Oh, well, not let's not stand out here in the sun. Only fools and Englishmen do that.
And prisoners.
Bon appetit.
Where is Jack?
He's hiding in the jungle. He tried to shoot him.
Shoot Jack? Oh.
Louis, this place is not a resort. Fromby's son is dying in that thing they call the oven. Before we got here, the commandant threw him in there for trying to escape. That's why I let Fromby sneak him onto the goose.
So you did try to free your prisoner?
Not free him. Just get him to you and some medical attention. He was dying, Louis. He still is.
He'll be okay now that you're going to get us out of here, though, right, Louis?
Right, Louis?
Jake, the boy is a murderer.
Well, he wrote his dad that it was a
justifiable homicide.
Justifiable homicide.
Maybe in England, but not in the islands.
What do you mean?
Come with me, huh? The boy fell in love with an island girl. He married her. Then when he found her in bed with her old lover, he shot them both. Different cultures, different forays.
Damn.
I don't think his dad knows he did that.
Well, even so, there's no reason to let him rot in that oven.
Well, I'll see what I can do. The commandant is a reasonable man.
Reasonable?
Oui, reasonable. He is going to let you two and Fromby go.
When?
In a week.
A week?
Couldn't we just leave now in the goose?
Yep. Where is the goose?
Oh, they have towed her to the other side of the island to make room for the supply ship that is due. Jake, the commandant could have imprisoned you for 10 years for what you did. But I convinced him that 1 week to teach you a lesson was more reasonable.
Louis, I don't believe it.
Jake, mon ami, believe it. Look, if you are not back in Boragora in 1 week, I will personally lead the assault to free you.
And young Fromby?
I will see what I can do, but Jake, mon ami, this is a French penal colony. Men are sent here to be punished.
But not executed. Louis, we owe you.
Step in.
Save me a talk, Colin, will you, Louis?
I shall do that, mon ami.
Out there!
Screaming her lungs out.
You mean she's still singing with us gone?
Something like that. See you in a week.
Red!
old as he used to be. You're looking younger every day. Nice of you to lie about it, old boy. Yeah, you didn't do that about my son, did you? No. No, Louis said he'd do the best he could.
Get to work. No cooking.
That's good. When I get out of here, we get Eric a fair trial. Then we go home. Then we go home together. Jake, you gonna tell him? Not until we're out of here. Ow! Oh! Jake, something bit me! What? Hold on! I got him up on shore! You got him! Get him up on shore! Where is he? It's down there! It's right. Come on! Oh, Jake! Oh, Jake! Come on! Give me your knife. Give me your knife! Wait, hang on, buddy. Hang on. You got a belt? Corky, I knew you'd do anything for a drink, but this is ridiculous.
A drink? Oh, that's right, whiskey is snake bite medicine. That's funny, Jake. That's...
American attaché in Manila, powerless to intercede. Suggest you try consul in Hawaii. Well, they suggested I try you.
Sarah, are you there?
Louis! I'll be right there. I'm not decent.
Then for heaven's sake, open the door.
Louis, you're back.
Oui, I'm back.
Louis, I'm furious with you. You went to Loda without me.
Oui, mon chéri, I did. But do you want to be furious, or do you want to celebrate?
You did it! Where are they?
Well, now, they will not be back home for a week. But the commandant gave me his word. In 1 week, they will be released.
Louis, you're wonderful. You did what Uncle Sam couldn't do. I always did love a Frenchman.
That is not what Gushy said. To their safe return.
Come on, buddy. Watch the door. He needs water.
Jake, I remember what I did with your razor. It's in the emergency locker in a goose.
That's great, Corky.
Oh, boy, Jake. I'm really remembering things now. Last Sunday, the Brooklyn Dodgers beat the Pittsburgh Pirates 6-3. And you got a letter from your Aunt Nell, and I put it in the toolkit? And, Jake, it's your birthday next week on the 1st.
He's really burning up. Where's the Spaniard? What's his name?
His name is Santos. Santos.
Yeah, get Santos!
Jake, I left your copy of Gone with the Wind on the dock at Tagatanga. And Jack's spare eye patch is in the bottom drawer of my dresser, underneath a picture of my mom.
Jack! Oh, boy, am I glad to see you. Watch the door. All right. He got bit by a snake.
Jake, you remember that logbook I lost in China?
Yeah?
Well, it's under the seat of the P-40 you used to fly. I taped it there so I wouldn't lose it.
Swell, Corky. I'll pick it up the next time I'm in China. Have you been feeding Jack? Thank you.
Psst. The guard's returning.
Jack, get out of here. This is no time for heroics.
5 right, 22 left, 40 right.
What's that?
It's a combination of my high school locker.
At best, he will lose his leg.
At best.
I've seen many beaten like this before. The wound will get infected. He may die from dehydration and the fever.
You gotta do something.
What? We have no aspirin to stop the fever? No antiseptic to clean the wound?
We do on Bora Bora.
In case you haven't noticed, we are not in Bora Bora.
Yes?
My friend is dying! I want to fly him to Bora Bora!
Men die on this island every day.
They don't need to!
We have no transportation.
My goose! Let me fly him in my plane! Send a guard! Send 5 guards with me! I'll come back!
It's out of the question. Supply ship is here in a few days. They will have medicine.
What if he doesn't live till then?
If he dies, I will bury him.
Brilliant! It's cocky, guys! There's no place you can hide where I won't find you! You hear me? No place! Good Lord, what happened to you? I had a little tete-a-tete with Colonel Villiers. Any change? Jack! Henri brought him back and then he just disappeared. I think he's sleeping. He's not sleeping, he's in a coma. Where's Santos? He said he couldn't do any more and then he left. Look at that! Filthy blighters. That's what's waiting for us in the jungle. If we could get a boat, we could go around the islands of the Goose instead of overland. It's a big if. Jack, do you know where your friend Henri is? Nobody pays much attention to Henri. If anyone could get us a boat, it'd be him. Jack, would he do it? He's under the commandant's office. That's where I saw Henri the day we arrived. He was sweeping up. How can you get in there? If I take the same path Jack just took, I might make it. The guards didn't see him. He's only a 10-inch-eyed dog. I don't have a choice. What now? Henri. Henri. I need a boat. Do you understand? This? No, Henri, no, not papers, not papier, la barque. Oh, I'll be damned. Villiers, Rouget. They're prisoners?
Merci, Henri. I wish I could let you keep him dangling like that, but Mr. Cutter would accuse me of cruelty.
bad. I was going to let you go. I really was.
The hell you were. You're prisoners.
Only until the supply ship docks tomorrow. Then we will sail away as free men and let you have this rock. Along with the dear departed Colonel Villiers and his faithful Sergeant Rouget and a few others. Enjoy your final night, Weissenheimer.
There's a lot of talk about the bond between a mother and her son. Well, there's also a bond between a father and a son. Fromby had come halfway around the world to help his boy. He'd been too late, but at least I could tell him his son's dying thoughts were of him.
Jack, I could kiss you. Okay, forget it.
We have to get Rouget's keys. Keep an eye out.
How did you get out? Where did you find those?
Jack opened the latch on the oven. Let's get these shackles off.
My son? He's dead, isn't he?
I'm sorry. He scratched a message for you in the dirt. It said, "I love you, Dad."
Jake?
We're getting you out of here, buddy.
Oh, Jake, you'll never make it with me. Leave me here.
What, and lose the best airplane mechanic between here and Hawaii?
I'm the only airplane mechanic between here and Hawaii.
Well, that's why you're the best.
Then pick up the trail just beyond that dropping a tree. Where's Jack? He was right beside me when we left the compound. I gotta go back and look for him. Can you manage Corky? You just catch him for a dog?
What do you mean, dog? Jack's family.
All right. I'll do my best. Come on. Jack! Come on, Jack. You make good friends, Jack.
Ain't she beautiful?
Do me, mate.
Help me up front and throw off the bow line. All right.
Not just yet. Baby, I'm running out of water.
Now we're about to lucky dogs.
Take off in 15 minutes from Guam, Midway, and Honolulu. Everyone, please board the clipper now. Take off in 15 minutes.
Thanks, Jake. I really do appreciate everything you tried to do for me, even though it didn't.
Mr. Fromby, you know, if Eric hadn't tried to escape, we'd have left that island the next day without ever knowing anything was wrong. Bill Yeh and the others, they would have killed the crew on that supply ship and only God knows who else once they sailed. In my book, a lot of people owe Eric their lives.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
In my book, that was very nice.
I don't believe it. You mean you're finally going to let me off the hook for losing your eye?
Monsieur, mademoiselle, I give you the hero of Loda.
It's good to have you back, Corky.
Oh, thanks, Gushy. Can I? Well, as your doctor, I absolutely prescribe it.
Well, I see our hero is back to his old self.
I will be in a minute.
Jake, I have a wire from the director of prisons. He is coming out to take charge of reforming the prisons, and he wants to personally congratulate you for preventing Villiers and the others from escaping.
Well, I guess something good comes out of everything that happened.
Well, nothing good came out of that snake biting me.
Oh, but there is. Jake said that your memory improved, right, Jake?
That's right.
I don't remember that.
Sir, what's wrong?
Get rid of it now, please.
Next on Tales of a Gold Monkey.
Why don't you want her to go, Ted? Because I happen to believe in the Pharaoh's curse. I happen to believe this lady is in great danger. But more than that, I really love her.
You know, your fiancé is right.
He's not my fiancé.
It's not what he told me.
Aloha.
It was here, in my room. He told me not to seek Ka's tomb.
Give me your hand.
This is David Hartman. Tomorrow on Good Morning America, we'll cover the British election, plus Roger Moore, Louise Mandrell, and Shirley MacLaine. Friday, country music greats Loretta Lynn, Charlie Pride, and Dottie West on Good Morning America.
Sunday, visit a land where girls become living goddesses on Ripley's Believe It or Not. Then a royal heir is kidnapped on Matt Houston.
Sir, what's wrong?
Get rid of it now, please.
Why don't you want her to go, Ted? Because I happen to believe in the Pharaoh's curse. I happen to believe this lady is in great danger. But more than that, I really love her.
You know, your fiancé is right.
He's not my fiancé.
It's not what he told me.
Aloha.
It was here, in my room. He told me not to seek Ka's tomb.
Give me your hand.
He who seeks the tomb of the Pharaoh Ka seeks death. Well, if you're going to curse me, Ka, you're going to have